And a warm welcome. Here we are once again with the brothers, Chris. And Simon. Outside the 180, just come out, let's get some sunshine.
Yeah, it is a beautiful sunny day, absolutely fantastic.
It is, isn't it? Isn't it amazing?
Beautiful skiing today. Yeah. Had a great day. And we've had a great meal, haven't we?
Wonderful meal, just here in
180.
180.
Should be called 270, obviously.
We've mentioned that on a previous video.
And it's still as true today as it always does.
It hasn't moved.
180 is a straight line, 270 is round a corner. And we had a great bottle of Supreme Grand Cuvée.
Oh, we did. And nothing beats a bit of red wine with your burger, a Kobe beef burger.
Kobe burger.
Pizza for you.
A pizza for me.
A pizza.
On a budget, yes, but they did give me some nice hot sauce to encourage my flights down the slope later.
Well, I think Richard has been encouraged somewhere else right now.
Oh yes, Richard's having a grump about the quality of the toilets at this very moment, I think.
So Richard, hold on. Stay to the end of the video to watch Richard's rants.
So watch Richard's rant. You've got to wait to the end of the video.
And I had tuna, which was absolutely delicious. Something different. Sometimes you don't always want a pizza. You need something a bit lighter. So that sorted me out fine. Now then, we talked about the skiing, which was excellent. But before we come on to that, we've got to give a big shout out to me. No, to download the app. Go to get.banskoblog.com. In the app, you've got all the information: the cams, the chat, what's the piste and slope opening. And of course, you're booking for your transfers, and of course, you're booking for your ski hire and lessons, obviously, with our partners at Ski Mania. We mentioned that on the video. Well, you mentioned that on the video last time. You're very happy, I believe.
I'm very happy with Ski Mania, yeah. And George is such a nice chap, Gives you advice on what skis to take each day as well.
Absolutely, he does.
I've had 3 ski days, I've had 3 sets of skis, which is, I think, unique in my experience. But still.
Yes, that's right, so you can change if you go for the premium level. Yesterday was a proper powder day, so you had wide skis, my wonderful head cores, not mine, but George's, but my favourites, I should say. And you actually enjoyed your wide skis, didn't you?
I certainly did, yes. I did find it easier, because being a fat slob, really, I go straight through the powder, right to the stuff below, but it allowed me to rest a little bit off the surface, so it's, yes, excellent. Much easier than having to move several kilograms of snow every time I turned.
Okay. We were talking about price of things earlier, and inflation and everything else. Everyone's talking about it. It's always the topic, isn't it? What does a pint of beer cost? Well, I thought we'd turn to Simon for some relativity, because Simon is actually...
Is my relative.
Is your relative, but he's lowered himself to come to Bansko in Bulgaria here, because he normally sticks to France. And that's fair enough. You should go where you want. It's your money. You can do exactly what you want with it. So when you're in France and you do exactly what you want with your money, how much is a beer this season in?
Teen, it's 12 euros a pint, which even I would find is a tad restrictive. But what I find very weird here is here in Bansko is everybody moaning about the recent price increases up to a full £3.5 pounds a pint, and I'm shocked at the price. Absolutely shocked at it.
So that's 24. You said how many euros did you say?
12 euros. 12 euros. 10 pounds a pint.
So people are moaning at 10 lever here, or 9 lever, or 7 lever.
And at the hub it's 6.
Yeah.
6 lever versus 24 lever.
And sometimes they have a happy hour,
where
you get 2 for 1, which is, in my simple maths, 3.
3, and we have 2 great mathematicians with us, so we can work that one out.
we can just about cope with that. So yeah, you can.
It is becoming very expensive in France, and a friend of mine just got back. Actually, he was there for the New Year period, and he was actually quite surprised how it wasn't few people, but fewer than he was expecting to be there. Okay. And he was under the impression that they had done the usual French trick that if the number of people goes down by 20%, you just put the prices up by 20%.
It's very funny to me.
To keep their revenue online, but I don't know for a fact, but it is becoming a pricey thing to go to with a family. It's okay when you're on your own like us guys, but okay here, Bansko, it's still reasonably priced. But now, to take a family to France, you are talking about negotiating a new mortgage. It's tough stuff.
So there you go, new mortgage for France.
New mortgage for France, whereas I find if beer is half the price, I simply drink twice as much. So I save no money at all.
So we've had a maths lesson today.
We have indeed. Richard, do you want to
Richard, come on, Richard.
Come on,
It's our
Richard.
lovely Richard. Great to have you back on the, the team.
Lovely to see you, Lance.
Nice outfit.
Oh, thank you. Matching, eh?
Yours is clean and mine's
Very
dirty.
professional.
And how are the toilets?
Marvellous. But Chris went first, so I'll rescind that comment.
Okay. We need to have a rant about something. Not everything can be good in the world right now,
Oh.
Chris. Richard.
Oh, well, I tend to find that in the morning, on the upper slopes, the reds, which are fantastic,
Yeah.
it does attract some very good skiers and
Right,
boarders.
yeah.
And some of these skiers, even though the piste is virtually deserted, seem to want to utilise me as a slalom pole. They've got the whole piste, and yet they'll just cut right in front of me. Very annoying.
They don't like you either, do they, Richard?
So if you're one of those people who uses Richard as a slalom puddle, keep doing it.
Actually, I will say there are a lot of very, very good skiers out, but it doesn't mean you've got to keep up with them, because there are some very bad skiers going as fast as the good skiers.
Yeah.
I've been overtaken by lots of people today, and they've all been really, really good skiers, but
Yeah.
some people are trying too hard, I think.
Okay.
We did see one very impressive wipeout
Yeah.
when we were sitting on the. So we gave him a chair. We were on the chairlift, and he obliged by presenting us with his right underneath us, which was very.
So the acid test, Simon, you've lowered yourself to come to Bansko. I'm joking, I know. But would you come again?
I would actually, and
Okay.
the boss has just has been emailing me, asking me for prices and places to.
This
to
is the
book.
wife.
The
yes?
wife, yes, the boss.
With
So,
her girlfriend.
with the other yummy mummies, yes.
And I'm going to be here when they come over, aren't
Yeah, I'm putting.
And a shout out to Carrie, who has been at Isgreva Spa.
Spa. Oh yes, she's not able to ski at the moment because of her shoulder, but she can go to the spa.
There you go.
And Ivan very kindly gave her a taxi journey. Ivan does the transfers,
Yeah, he's our transfer.
and he's an extremely good and considerate driver. So she's in his hands today.
More way than one, maybe.
Well, I think you'll find she isn't.
You couldn't be that lucky, Chris.
Oh
So,
dear.
now we are about to head off down. You're giving up for the day because
you? I need to do some shopping.
You need to do some shopping.
I go to the Grosh supermarket, which is
Grosh
very
Show
good.
people the
Supermarket.
view around here, because this we call the bowling alley, because typically people can crash into each other, don't they?
Which they do obviously in bowling alleys, which
not
I've never
seen
really
that many
seen.
It's a convergence of three pieces.
That is.
Yeah, it gets busy here, so just be a little bit careful. Now, snowmaking's happening. It's -2 at the bottom, -3 at the bottom, or it was at 9 o'clock this morning. So this will mean hopefully number 5, the ski road, etc. will be open on Saturday. I'm keeping my fingers crossed, don't quote me, because we do need all of the piece open. But it is cold, and it's going to get to -15 possibly on Friday evening, Thursday evening, sorry. Tonight was very cold, last night was cold, tonight's going to be very cold. Yeah, so that's the general prognosis.
Cold weather, and when there's cold weather, they make snow. So,
Yeah.
and the road has got snowmaking machinery all the way down it. So I'm pretty sure they'll be working very hard at connecting the resort to Shallan-Vlog and to Bansko itself.
Yeah, so if you're out here and you see any of these wonderfully fine, handsome gentlemen, give them a wave, give them a shout, buy them a drink.
Oh, by the way,
Yes, it's half
so-
price. You can give me
price.
2.
it's worth saying we're not going to ski tomorrow because we're going to do an
ATV. Oh, thanks.
like a 3-hour pro
Yeah.
ATV tour down in the valley through snow. It's going to be fantastic.
Which we did in the end of November, and thank you for reminding
And
me.
you can book through the app.
Yeah, and more, you save 30 lev per ATV. You just have to show your booking with Bansko Blog, yeah, and you get 30 lev off. So if you've got a family of 4, and they've all
120
got
lev.
driving licence,
You could get 40 pints of Kamenetza from the hub for the saving you make.
120 lev, more maths live here on Bansko Blog.
Exactly, and it's right next door to the ATV place, so
plus-
you can actually drink it as
Plus,
well.
you save 6 lev per person on the Bansko Bar Crawl. So again, can we add 120 plus 6 lev per person for a family of 4? So that's 24 plus 30 is 154.
Indeed.
Yeah. Wow. You beat me there. Yeah. There we go. So a bit of maths, a lot of savings. We went to the craft beer bar last night. It was a little bit hot for you, wasn't
Too
it?
hot.
But we opened the door. They're above a spa. Fantastic craft beers. If you love craft beer, you're going to go there. That's Craft Beer Shark. If you're in the top of town, if you're bottom of town, go to Pupateca, of course. But yeah, we enjoyed that. I went to 5 Points and had a ribeye steak.
That is very good, 5 Points.
I recommend it.
Fine dining, but not too expensive.
Not, yeah, I wouldn't call it fine dining, but good, solid, yeah. Fine dining is Commi Prima,
Oh,
Vip
okay.
Room, and maybe
And
Ambrosia.
we did go to the VIP
Ambrosia's
room
very good,
yesterday,
by the way.
didn't we?
We did.
We
They
did. We had a
vipped it.
lovely lunch at the VIP room. And I mentioned, actually, Steve and Susan yesterday. It was not Susan at all, it was Jane.
Yes, that's right, Jane. Hello, Jane.
So, hello, Jane. I've got to mention Jane 3 times, and then Steve's been mentioned. Oh, and that's now 4, so Jane again. I've mentioned you all the same number of times now, so I won't get into
You know,
trouble.
I've got to mention TJ. TJ, we're looking forward to seeing you.
Just happened to appear at the time.
And, of course, Mr. Hobbs, who helps with all the wonderful, what do you call it, admin on the chat. What do you call someone who manages admin on a chat?
Your wife, administrator.
Administrator, that's it, whatever. So he knocks off bad comments and all that sort of stuff, so thank you so much. You're a star. And anyhow, we're going to go for a little ski, and we're going to see you on the next one. And let us know in the comments when you are coming to Bansko, and are you coming more than once? Because if you are, I want to hear from you, because nothing's better than multiple ski trips in a season, in my opinion, even if they're very short ones. That's it. So say goodbye from Simon.
Sorry.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and from Richard with his rant. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.